So I want to have my remarks of St. Patrick's Day week. For those heading into Ireland this week, looks like it's going to be a little wet. Some scattered showers Sunday, Monday, and it's going to be wet Wednesday. But it looks like weather looks pretty good for St. Patrick's Day. Both Dublin and Galway and Kinsale. St. Patrick's Day is a kind of an Irish celebration. The origins of Ireland here. I gotta say that Vladimir Putin is doing right now, and he will, whether he takes Ukraine or not, he's going to be written badly in his history books about this on this thing here. A couple of more announcements, some more trade restrictions here. But I have to say that let's take a look at this week of Ireland. Many people are having some specials today. From bacon and cabbage, actually bacon and cabbage or corned beef and cabbage. Interesting note that corned beef is Americanized Irish. I like to find a location where it has bacon and cabbage. And some people will think, hey, yeah, bacon and cabbage over here? Well, American bacon is actually little thin strips here. Well, Irish bacon is more like ham, like, slices of ham with some crispy exterior like this here. That's what Irish bacon looks like. It doesn't look, gotta tell you, their chocolates are pretty better than us. So whether so it's right now a celebration. As a matter of fact, that we have a blood relation to Ireland because as well as Great Britain, because we came from England, settled here. England was kind of our enemy back at that point in time, and Ireland was part of England, but then they've got out of it here. It's just Northern Ireland here. We admit there are some differences. Northern Ireland was some violence over here, but even that's going to be some peace talk there. But today they're pretty much in peace right now between Ireland and Northern Ireland, which is still part of the United Kingdom. So, there's a lot of special stuff that's going on here. The Shamrock Shakes, also mint Oreo ice cream, and I think we should add some orange and green, maybe green, white, and gold or orange or whatever it is. These are the colors of the Irish flag. Green on the left, white in the center, and orange or gold on the right. Pot of gold, like this here. Anything from the Lucky Charms cereals. They even have a pretty much here. So anyway, looks like those. Yeah, their tickets are pretty much out of the line here. And Aer Lingus' tickets, I looked them online, and they were at $6,000 round trip, and say, yeah, the only way you can go there from back in an affordable way is to take one that has one stop along the way. But anyway, Irish is not only a good friend of the United States, we have good relations with them, but we have blood relations with them too. I have family, ancient families that are from Ireland at this point. So enjoy your corned beef and cabbage or bacon and cabbage. Full Irish breakfast, including white and black pudding, Irish sausage, eggs and beans, and toast here. And the fries here are actually called chips in Ireland. Well, the chips here is actually crisps in Ireland, and it also applies to the United Kingdom here. So, one of the desserts in Ireland is actually sticky toffee pudding. And they're called, and in the way, parking lots here are actually called car parks in Ireland. So, they use the euro, unlike the United Kingdom uses the British pounds here. But I guess I have to say, and I'm going to end off in this both here for a little COVID here. We're still in a pandemic right now. We're end of here. But once again, I congratulate Queen Elizabeth II for his recovery, for her recovery. His or her in here, her recovery. So, anyway, happy St. Patty's Day this week here. Once again, we're going to remind the traveler advisory right now remains in effect for Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, and Moldova. Don't travel to these countries, or because of the war that's been going down here. Help. We're together. We're going to be helping supporting Zelensky here. We know that it's a tense situation for him. He wants some more support, but unfortunately, we're right now walking a tight rope in between. Like we want to go so far before Vladimir Putin takes action, which is kind of not good. Yeah, but let's hopefully Vladimir Putin will come to his senses, pull out of Ukraine, and going up to the table. And once peace is coming to mind, then we'll think about lifting sanctions at this point. Look, we don't want tanks. We don't want bombings. We want trade. We want, a global trade. And I have to say, Francis took notice of this and he said to Putin to stop the war. I listened to saying stop the war, and let's come back to dialogue situations. NATO is not an empire. NATO's just, a alliance that we set up. It's a protective alliance that we set up here with any countries that choose to join in here. The United States does not control Europe. Just like, prime ministers control their own countries. And this is what, democracies are. Yes, there's differences. It's normal. But we don't go to war with each other. And so I think a better way forward for Putin, lay down your tanks, come up to the table, and let's dialogue ourselves out of this. And maybe resolve differences. But Putin needs to respect Ukrainians' rights as a sovereign nation at this point. That's what I have to say. Happy St. Patty's Day week. Let's hope for peace between Ukraine and Russia. And that's it.